You had a chance to meet with a young man, not even eligible to vote, and bring him a sign in Huntsville. And I'm wondering if you could just tell our viewers just a little bit about that, because it was, I would think, one of the special moments of the campaign. We're so harsh on our political figures, and this, I feel, was a really special moment. Could you tell our viewers just a little bit about that?
Yeah, thank you for raising it, Anthony. It was actually a very special moment, it was a moment for me that reminded me of kind of that first moment when I was mayor, when I realized the potential, I guess, of the office itself. And you may recall that when I was mayor, I wanted to engage young people, and we started this help decorate the mayor's office art contest. And it was awesome. It was great. The kids that one got to come to council. They got their picture taken with the mayor. Who would ever thought that having their picture taken with me was a big deal? But kids loved it. We framed their artwork. It hung in my office. There's one wall in my office when I was mayor that just got covered with this colorful kids art. And the first year we did it, I was like, oh, that was a great success. Okay, on to the next thing. What are we doing next? And I was actually chatting a couple of weeks later with one of the teachers from one of the schools. And she had told me the story of this one little guy who was an honorable mention, I think, the first year. And she told me that he was really struggling. Things were bad at home. Things were tough. He got bullied a lot at school. He was really down on himself. He really, really struggled with his self-worth. And she's told me, this teacher told me, she said, the day after he went to council and you thanked him for his artwork and he got his picture taken with you and it was in the newspaper, he was a different kid. You changed his life. And so I'll tell you, that moment, I realized the power of the office. And this situation with Mala was really special too, because his dad Kosh was a friend of mine, and we had worked together on a couple of projects when I was mayor. And we just became great friends, and he became a huge supporter of mine, and it always meant the world to me. He was actually in my campaign video the last time, even, and I got Koshel died in December of 2020, actually. Koshel died of COVID. I had just finished listening to some crazy person rant about how COVID wasn't real. And I got a text message from Mala's mom. And she said, Ma, he'd like to meet you. He doesn't know much about you other than, his dad was a friend of yours and he really like your sign. He keeps telling me to vote for you. And so, she said, no, you're busy. I hope if you can't come, I understand. But if you could, he'd like to meet you. And so needless to say, I might have teared up a little bit, but I was really touched by that because I thought, I was honored that he was ready to reach out to, a friend of his dad's, and I was touched to be able to go and meet him, and so I did. We went and met, and honestly, it was among the most special experiences I've had in my entire public life, and yeah. So, and of course, people may or may not know this about Kosh, but he was a real clothes hound. He loved to buy clothes, and he liked fashion. And at the end of that visit, Malav came out and he gave me a little gift, and it was one of his dad's favorite ties. So there was a few tears that day. It was a really special event, and I got to tell you, for all the bile you receive and the hate and the anger, it's those moments that make you realize that the potential for truly inspiring great things is there, and you just got to be open to it. So, pretty special experience, and I wasn't planning to talk about that tonight, but thank you for sharing it.